Hi, I'm Ashley Collier, the Mortgage Maven, and this is your daily market update for Monday, August 4th. I've got another ray of hope for you because mortgage-backed securities have improved 13 basis points after Friday, 39 basis points. This is great news. And then the 10-year U.S. Treasury down 1 basis point. We're now below 420, hoping to see that go to 4%. The two things that are keeping mortgage rates high lately have been inflation and really strong jobs. The inflation target from the Fed is 2%. They're using CPI, PCE inflation data, which is very backwards looking. It's old data, currently saying we're like 2.7%, which Trueflation just came out with their report today. And what they do, they're a blockchain service that tracks real-time economic and inflation data by monitoring millions of prices daily from over 30 sources. Well, their last report said 2.04%. Today, their report said 1.65. So it's going to take some time for that to trickle into the CPI and PCE for the Fed to take action, but it's heading in the right direction. And speaking of the Fed, there's actually one of the voting members, Adriana Kugler, who just resigned. So she will be replaced this month. And we already know that Trump is really supportive of rate cuts. So he will pick somebody who's more favorable to cutting that rate. He's calling for 3%, but we know we don't want to see 3% overnight. That would cause craziness like 2021 all over again. But gradual rate cuts, yes, bring it on. Speaking of employment, the BLS commissioner was fired last Friday, and this is actually great news. I mean, how can someone or an organization be so wrong? If this was a coach and her team lost 50% of the time, like, should have been fired. The 2024 BLS data said 2.5 million jobs created, and the QCEW reconciled and said, no, 1.2. And in 2025, they've been off by an average of 77,000 jobs, but just in May and June, they were off 258,000 jobs, which actually caused interest rates to worsen by 0.25% in May and another 0.25% in June. So if you've bought a home in those 2 months, you're paying 1/4 to 0.5% too much, which on the average mortgage, maybe $180 a month, too much. That should have actually improved rates by 0.25% because jobs came in so weak at 14,000 and 19,000 nationally. And so bad data, it just shouldn't be tolerated. We need to make the BLS more accountable. So stay tuned for tomorrow's daily market update.